What's up, people? It's your girl Adiola. So there's a reason why a lot of people, not just Africans, but a lot of people all over the world have been really interested in the recent Ugandan election. Here is a president who came into power at a very young age, that is Museveni. He was in his 30s, by the way, when he founded the Front for National Salvation that removed Idi Amin, the dictator, in 1979. You guys remember Idi Amin? He also founded the National Resistance Army that removed the president that came in after Idi Amin, that is Milton Obote, in 1985. As bad as Idi Amin was, he was only in power for 8 years, and then Museveni wanted to be president, but he didn't win that election against Obote. He said that the election was rigged, but within 5 years of Obote coming into power, Museveni kicked him out. So after removing two presidents, Museveni declared himself the president of Uganda in 1986 at the age of 42. So it wasn't like he came in through an election. So he came in as a hero, saving people from dictators. But many people would argue that he himself has now become a dictator.
The problem of Africa in general, and Uganda in particular, is not the people, but leaders who want to overstay in power. And there you are going for a sixth term. Why do you think that's a good thing?
Nobody knows more about Uganda than ourselves. I am here. I have got a lot of experience, and I can tell you who is in the wrong and who is in the right.
This month, January, makes it 35 years since Museveni declared himself the president of Uganda. And because Uganda has an age limit when it comes to presidency in their constitution, in 2017, he changed the constitution so that he could continue to hold on to power by fire by force. So for someone that came into power at a young age, now not wanting young people to get into power, that is why a lot of people are paying attention to what is happening in Uganda.
You know, 80% of your country is under 35 years old. They weren't even born when you first came into office. Why do you think you deserve another term?
I am the one who enabled the 80% survive childhood diseases, and we have given them education, and we have given them a base for the economy.
Wow. Can you imagine that response? That is reason for holding on to power by fire by force. Hey, whoa. Anyway, let's talk about what we know about this recent election from last Thursday. Few days to the election, he had military presence all over. Don't forget that the military has been killing people for protesting against Museveni. They even killed 50 people in November alone. So having the military presence everywhere is seen as intimidating for a lot of people. Number two, prior to the election, the president had spent $22.4 million on acquiring biometric voting machines, which relies on the internet to work. But a day to the election, he shut down the internet. So guess what? They did not use not even one biometric voting machine in the entire country. They did everything manually, tallying votes by hand. Nothing is documented on computer, which means that it's easy for them to rig the election. But when you knew that you would rig the election, why spend $22 million on machines that you would not use? That is what I don't understand. How does that make any sense? Number three, he also restricted phone lines during the election. So people couldn't call their loved ones in Uganda or use WhatsApp. I saw a lot of Ugandans online complaining that they couldn't reach their loved ones in Uganda during the election. Also, media houses were surrounded by soldiers. I mean, he's shut down media houses in the past, so this is not the first time that he will intimidate the media. He surrounded homes of his biggest opponent, that is Bobi Wine, with security forces all day, all night. For 4 days from the election day, Bobi Wine and his wife were under house arrest by fire by force. At some point, whoever was tweeting for Bobi Wine said, "We have run out of food supplies, and when my wife tried to pick food from the garden yesterday, she was blocked and assaulted by soldiers who were staged in our compound." Wow. On top of that, he sent the military to raid the headquarters of Bobi Wine's party. Oh, by the way, his daughter has a media company, and guess who's releasing the result of the election? As in, the daughter's media company was releasing the results of the election, saying that Museveni was winning. Meanwhile, the videos that were circulating online, people counting votes at polling stations, Bobi Wine was winning when people were counting, literally. But his daughter's media house kept saying that her father was winning the election. I need to say something real quick. I've seen a lot of people circulating a video of a woman who is being assaulted, and people are claiming that that's Bobi Wine's wife. That is not Bobi Wine's wife. This is Bobi Wine's wife. The beautiful Barbie is Bobi Wine's wife. So it's like Bobby and Barbie. This is Bobi Wine's wife. Very beautiful woman. I need to do a story about this woman someday. As in, I so much admire her. My sister. we love you. She is a beautiful 35-year-old mother of 4. So she's not the one that was being assaulted in that video. I'm not sure why people are circulating that video. That's not Bobi Wine's wife. It's sad what happened to that woman, but it has nothing to do with the election, and it's not Bobi Wine's wife. So at the end of all this, the Electoral Commission said that they don't even need the local internet to announce results of election.
How will you transmit your results now that the internet shut down? Unfortunately, we are not using is local internet to transmit our results. We are using our own system.
Wow. I mean, who needs local internet when they have their own system? As in, by the way, that is Justice Simon Mugenyi. Meanwhile, this happened while the man was announcing the result of the election.
Is that correct? 84,960. And then this one. And then this one. 647, 146. But this one, 666.
Wow. Looks like even he was shocked by the numbers that he was seeing. Can I tell you that he was actually shocked by at least 3 numbers? In fact, according to that video, he questioned 3 different numbers before the media turned off the TV. But he was questioning them like, are you sure this is right? And how about this? And how about this? Sir, Justice, in case of next time, if Museveni gives you the numbers that he wants, you should always do rehearsal. You should always practice before you go out there. At least so you can appear like you know what you're doing. If you want to rig election, you should at least appear like you know what you're doing. But for you to be asking, is this correct, is this right, in front of everybody, in front of the media, the devil is a liar. So he announced that Museveni won the election by 59% of the vote and that Bobi Wine won 35%. But after his announcement, some Gulu residents stormed the District Electoral Commission office. They went to see the man, asking where the justice, that is Justice Mugenyi, asking where he got his numbers from, because it's different from what the people counted. Oh wow. I mean, I love these people, but I love these people. I'm just so happy that people went and challenged him so that he knows that they know they are watching him on Plasma TV. So in conclusion, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that Museveni rigged this election or not? Definitely there are people who voted for Museveni. There are people who still believe in Museveni and what he stands for. And there are people who are just loyal to Museveni. Also, there are people who voted for Museveni out of fear. But was this election free and fair? So I really love how the UN Watch put it on their Twitter page. They said, congratulations to Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni on winning re-election after murdering, imprisoning, and silencing opponents, shutting down the internet, and committing widespread voter fraud. I was like, ooh, snap, they went there. They went there. You see, that is how to greet people like Museveni. The question now is, what is next for Ugandans? What do you think Ugandans can do? And by the way, if anybody has seen what the AU said about this election, please let me know, because I've been wondering, where is the AU in all of this? Where was the AU when he shut down the internet? Where was the AU when they surrounded Bobi Wine's house? In fact, where has the AU been with everything happening in different African countries? Anyway, I'm just glad that Bobi Wine and his wife are okay, that they are alive and they are well. You guys not do no much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Alright y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please press the subscribe button and the bell button. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out.